in typical form, the holidays bringing some fantastic NBA action. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Taking a look at the 76ers. It's good. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
They set the pick. Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
And that one misses. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Fox surveying the D. Goes up on the wing. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Screen by Holmgren. Back to SGA. 5 on the clock. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And very few people do it more often or better in pick-and-roll action than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tough to stop.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And it falls all over the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Screen by Leonard. And Fox powers it home.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Daigneault and I were able to chat. I asked, what do you do about Tyrese Maxey, a guy who can spark plays out of thin air? Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, I'm trying to keep someone in front of him all night. I don't want Maxey seeing the shots he wants or the passing lanes he's looking for. It's a tough assignment, but Coach says he's got the right guys for the job. Guys, back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Well, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient grades, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Here's Fox, following the bucket by the Thunder. Here's SGA, up and in on the layup. And that's 12 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Pass to Chamberlain. 1:05 left now in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Back to Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Fox outside. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's Maxey outside. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Now Dort. No points so far. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
changes.
76ers trail by 11. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. And stolen by Holmgren. And he jams it home with authority.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Outside Moody. And stolen by Williams. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He made a big impact, scoring.
The 76ers. 6.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
First team foul.
Here's Lowry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Moody. Puts up a deep three.
They've just struggled to generate consistent offense this quarter.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Caruso outside. Off target from outside. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Well, this is a case where you use your size to full advantage, exactly what you're looking for.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Feet away. Here's Holmgren. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. Now here's Caruso. From deep, SGA. That's no good. Shooting 6 for 8 now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Screen by Holmgren. Here's SGA. SGA using that size.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Pass to Gordon. The three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
4-3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Holmgren's got 5 points in the quarter. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys, back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018 to last year's league MVP, how did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
To the paint. Caruso outside. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Hartenstein a screen. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Oubre on the wing. From deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Outside, Williams. Off target from three-point range. And here's Horford for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Oklahoma City ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And here's Caruso outside. The offensive rebound.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And it's Fox missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. Inside. And it's blocked. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Back to Leonard. And the layup is good off the glass. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
Outside, Williams. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Down low. The kick out to Williams. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Duncan.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Pass to Williams. Poke loose. It's stolen by Fox. To the inside with the 7-footer from the arc. The Thunder pull it in.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Pass to Wallace. The 3 is up. That shot, no good. 76ers trail by 18. And here's Maxey outside. Sinks it from distance. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond that three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lot of threat at the rim.
Screen by Leonard. Fox goes in. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, B.A., so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, B.A.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Dort outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dort is good for 3. So Dort's got 5 now.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Pass to Maxey. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Hartenstein a screen. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Sixers. They trail by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. SGA's got 19 points.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Fox. A ferocious throwdown by Fox.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
And here's Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren outside. From 18 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short. Outside Maxey. Over Dort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Maxey.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's SGA. Dort outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside, SGA. Beyond the arc. The shot by Dort, no good. 76ers trail by 12. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Oh, got that one up quick. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Here's Fox. Pass to Dunn. Back to Fox. For 3, Maxey. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Maxey's got 12 points here in the second half. Dort outside. Back to SGA. Now Williams. The three. And another three for Oklahoma City.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 15-point game. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. Leonard can't get it to go.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City.
One of the best defensive players in the entire league. Kawhi Leonard, so hard to get a clean look against him.
Holmgren there for the rebound. Thunder leading by 15. And here's the fast break. And he slams it home.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Holmgren. Clock at 6. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Fox with the ball. No one near him. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
Putting Fox into pick-and-roll action, always a good idea.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Left side SGA. From deep. The shot's no good. 76ers trail by 11. Puts up the tray. Williams rips down the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. Oh, Fox with a steal. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Ooh, it doesn't go. SGA driving to the basket.
Oh, my goodness. The quickness of SGA, the burst. It's like a blur.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Leonard up top. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Thunder.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks.